Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. From Homestead Media, this is HHS In Depth.
As seniors eye graduation in just a few short months, a new requirement for seniors to graduate may be something they have yet to complete. We'll tell you all about it.
Plus, we're less than 2 weeks away from finals, and we'll give you some tips to help you prepare for those 3 days of stressful tests. Those stories and more straight ahead. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Luke Gayer.
And I'm Cora Shaw. And Luke, December has started, and I'm so excited for the holiday season.
You know, the rest of the semester is surely to go by pretty quickly.
You're right, and as we near the end of the first semester, some seniors are already thinking about graduation. But what some seniors are unaware of is a new graduation requirement that all students must do. To teach you more about this, here's HHS In Depth reporter Carly Flanagan.
Graduation Pathways is a series of Canvas modules needed to complete for graduation. Juniors and seniors may remember doing this as C3 presentations in advisory, but with the loss of advisory, students have to complete this on their own in order to graduate.
This isn't a Homestead thing. Every single high school student in the state of Indiana has to complete what are called this graduation pathway. The Department of Workforce Development has talked to employers, they've talked to the military, they've talked to colleges. They developed a series of skills that say we need students to graduate from high school knowing these things.
Although some students may see this as daunting, it is important to note that students will risk serious consequences if not completed.
The state of Indiana says if you do not do this pathway, we cannot issue you a high school diploma. You might have your Core 40, your academic honors, you might have met all the diploma criteria, but this is another one of those skill sets that the state of Indiana has said is a requirement. So without completing this pathway, students cannot get that diploma in the state of Indiana.
Completing the pathways is quite a simple process. Log into Canvas and go to your courses. Once there, click on the course that says Graduation Pathways with your class number. Once there, go to Modules and complete them in order. There is a folder for first and second semester, so be sure to finish before the first semester ends so you can be on track for second semester. After looking at these steps, it's easy to see that it's not as much work as students expect. Remember, you have to complete these in order to graduate, and these answers are individualized specifically for you. There is no right or wrong answer. If you have any questions, email Mrs. Hepner or your counselor. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Carly Flanagan.
Thanks, Carly. We're only 2 weeks away from the end of first semester, and with that, our semester finals are just around the corner. Here's HHS In Depth reporter Nisha Lalaria with some tips to help you prepare for those 3 days of testing.
As we approach final exam week here at Homestead High School, this can become a stressful time for many as students scramble to cram all the content they learned throughout the semester in a short amount of time. Fear not, Spartans, there is an easier way to approach finals so you can have the least amount of stress before winter break. Begin studying for final exams a couple of weeks beforehand. Too many students put off studying for finals until the last moment, cramming months' worth of content in one night. This is not only stressful, but also ineffective, as research shows that breaking up your study sessions into smaller chunks over time enhances performance. Categorize your lessons in order of importance. Prioritize the lessons that you find tricky. For example, if you are struggling in math or physics, tackle those subjects first. Then later, you can review for your classes that you find easier. Remember, you don't have to devote equal time to every subject. Spend more where you need to and less in places you feel confident in. Use study apps. There are so many great study apps available that are either free or inexpensive, so why not take advantage of them? Applications like Quizlet help students build flashcards so they can digitally keep track of what they know and what they do not. When studying, make sure to give yourself at least a 5-minute break every hour to remain fresh. Take a walk, stretch, or do something else for a few minutes to catch your breath. Also, getting enough sleep is vital if you're going to be able to concentrate. 8 hours is ideal. Don't pull an all-nighter study session. It harms you more than it helps. Good luck on your final exam, Spartans. For HHS In Depth, I'm Nisha Alaria.
It's the first week of December and temperatures are continuing to fall. With snowfall coming around the corner, it's that time of year again where you may want to bring out sweaters and snow coats. Stick around and I'll be back later to let you know what you can expect tonight and the weekend following.
On December 9th, Homestead's Dance Marathon will be selling Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits before school at doors 1 and door 26. They'll be served through pre-orders only. To pre-order your biscuits, look for this poster around the school or go to the Dance Marathon Instagram page. Profits made from the pre-order sales will be donated to the Caroline Sims Children's Cancer Endowment, a pediatric cancer research endowment at Riley Children's Hospital. Grab a bite before school and go support the kids at Riley Children's Hospital.
You're watching HHS In Depth with Luke Gayer and Cora Shaw.
Welcome back to HHS In Depth. Anyone interested in participating on Homestead's academic quiz bowl team should plan to attend an initial meeting in Mr. Dillman's room 200, immediately after school on Wednesday, December 8th. The quiz bowl team competes against other schools statewide and is coming off its first state finals appearance last year. Please email Mr. Dillman at the address shown here or stop by room 200 if you have further questions.
The academic spell bowl team has finished up the competition season. The team placed in the top 12 teams in the area and qualified for the state competition held at Purdue University back on November 13th. The team didn't place as high as they hoped due to a small amount of students able to attend the state contest. Erica Cho qualified for the individual state competition by having perfect rounds in the area and the state competition, placing her in the top 8 spellers in the state. Congratulations to the team.
The HHS Speech and Debate team competed in the Concord High School Speech and Debate Tournament prior to Thanksgiving break in Elkhart, Indiana. The Spartan speakers competed in all IHSFA speech and debate events. Here's a list of the Spartans who placed. In congressional debate, varsity Madeline Fong got first place and honorary gavel for being the presiding office for the chamber. Michelle Obiama got second place and Anna Heck got sixth place. For congressional debate novice, Maya Hamed got third place and Davin Forrester got fourth place. In discussion varsity, Caroline Ringquist tied for first place, Malia Sangvi got third place, and Cannon Bodwell got fifth place. Homestead High School took fifth place overall out of 12 teams. Congratulations to this awesome group of Spartan speakers.
All ski club members who will be skiing at Bittersweet on Saturday, January 8th need to turn in your payment and all forms to Mrs. Brown by Monday, December 13th.
And now here is a look at the clubs taking place at Homestead over the next week. Today is the last K-pop club for this semester. They will meet after school in room 924. Euchre Club meets today after school in room 212. New players and experienced players are all welcome to attend. Are you interested in current events? Do you enjoy discussing politics? Get out to Young Progressives today in room 614, Mrs. Smith's room. All political viewpoints are welcome and snacks will be provided. Basket Weaving Club will meet Monday, December 6th in room 204.
Other clubs meeting over the next week. Best Buddies will hold their annual Christmas party on Tuesday, December 7th after school in the seminar room. Please bring a small gift to participate in Secret Santa. Email Mrs. Hoffer if you have any questions. Biomedical Science Club members, on Wednesday, December 8th, Julianne Hunter, a nurse practitioner, will speak in room 215. If you have questions or would like to become a member, email Mrs. Behrens. And Homestead Students for Life's first meeting is on Wednesday, December 8th in the seminar room to meet other pro-life supporters and play some fun games. The meeting will last about an hour and there will be pizza. Email Thomas Hill to RSVP so they can order the correct amount.
One thing that came from the pandemic that sent us home each of the last 2 school years was using remote learning in place of traditional school. HHS In-Depth reporter Joel McChesney brings you a story over the online school that was adapted during that time right here in our district, eSACS.
Last year, many Homestead students chose the option to learn online due to the pandemic. This year, all students are back in the building for a more traditional method of learning. However, a select number of students have decided to continue their learning online with SAC's new virtual school program, eSACS.
eSACS is our virtual school, which means there's nothing in person other than maybe teachers can require students to come in for finals and midterms. But other than that, it's on your own. You work at your own pace. So there's no live Zooming, which is different than what students were used to here. The remote learning, you'd be live with your teacher. This is set up as the modules light up at 8 o'clock Monday morning, and then you have till midnight Friday night to turn the stuff in.
Not only does eSACS give you the ability to complete your schoolwork whenever or wherever you'd like to, it also gives you the ability to focus on more specialty activities that are not hit in traditional school.
You have the independence of obviously doing it wherever you want and whenever you want within that 5-day week. There are a lot of our students that have specialty things that they're working on. We have some ballet students, some hockey players that are really into that, and this allows them to just, I guess, to fit it into their schedule.
With eSACS being a more non-traditional method of school, many students will lose the ability to walk for graduation, participate in clubs or athletics, or even go to dances here at Homestead.
You weren't allowed to join clubs or go to dances or walk for graduation if you're doing eSACS. We're upfront with that in the beginning, so there's no surprises. But yeah, you kind of give that up, and that's just a choice each family and student has to make.
If you have any interest in participating in eSACS next school year, make sure to watch out for the registration link come summertime. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Joel McChesney.
Thank you, Joel. We the People is a class that focuses on gaining a better understanding of the U.S. government through the Constitution. As they gear up for the state competition, HHS In Depth reporter Michelle Obiama brings us insight into this government class.
While choosing your classes for your senior and junior year, you may have stumbled across We the People, a class that replaces the first semester of AP Government. We the People offer students an unforgettable experience and allow Spartans to exercise their civic skills.
We the People is a great course offered here at Homestead during the fall semester. It is sponsored by the Indiana Bar Foundation, and it is a competitive-based course in which students look at the principles of the American government system and constitutional history. And within the course, students prepare statements to a series of questions and then present those in front of a set of judges and respond to follow-up questions.
I would say my favorite part of We the People is just being able to work with friends. When I walked into this class, I didn't expect to be so close to everyone in the class, even the teacher. It all feels like a family, and I just really love having that feeling, knowing that when I walk into class every day, I'm in a very safe space.
Students in the class also enjoy the unorthodox blend of competition and government.
I really like writing essays too, It's very interesting being in a group of people that I like, and we get prompts about different things and I get to just talk about my opinion on government. I love that it's a part of AP Government as well. I'm doing We the People first semester and then AP Government second semester, and so it's just a really nice addition to my schedule. Not only do I learn, but I'm also having fun while doing it. So I think that makes the class really special.
We the People is a great course for students who are interested in the competition-based studying, who really love American history, government history, the U.S. Constitution, that enjoy engaging in dialogue. It's really great for students who want to increase their presentation skills, their collaboration skills, and working together with their peers, and even writing their essays and continuing to edit those up until our regional and state competitions.
We the People provides students with many opportunities to strengthen their public speaking and their civic skills. Don't forget to wish the students luck as they compete at the We the People state competition on December 8th. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Michelle Obiama.
Thanks, Michelle. Well, December is here, but it's not been very winter-like these last few days. Is there any hope this warmer weather continues throughout the weekend?
Nada Hook joins us now to tell us that answer.
Thank you, Cora and Luke. The weather after school will be a nice 51 degrees, and things will cool down tonight once the sun sets, reaching a low of 32 as it will be mostly cloudy for the rest of the evening. If you plan on attending the game tonight, make sure to bring a coat for the walk back to your car. Taking a look at the weekend, unfortunately, things really cool down, as you can expect mostly cloudy skies and a high of 41 tomorrow. That will fall to 29 overnight. On Sunday, we will see cloudy skies and showers pretty much all day long, with temperatures hitting 47 degrees for the high. By nightfall, the showers will go away and things will cool down again to 29 overnight. Be mindful on the rain on Sunday, as you may want to adjust your plans to make all your outdoor activities take place on Saturday. Will this rain continue? I'll be back later with an outlook of the forecast for next school week.
All right, thank you, Nada.
Next in sports, the girls and boys basketball seasons are underway and both have big matchups this weekend.
Anthony Gary is in next with the Locker Report to get us caught up on our winter sports teams.
Welcome back to the Locker Report. I'm Anthony Gary. All winter sports besides gymnastics have started their regular season. Last week before Turkey Day, the boys and girls basketball team traveled to a tough Huntington North environment.
Last Tuesday, the girls basketball team traveled to Huntington North to take on the Vikings. Getting things started, Molly Stock from the left wing for three. It's good, giving the Spartans the early lead. The Vikings would come back to tie it up at halftime. Fast forward to the end of the third, Ayanna Patterson from down low gets the bucket at the buzzer. She led the team with 20 points for the night. And the Spartans would pull ahead over the Vikings 43-35 the final. On the boys' side, they tipped off their season the following night also against Huntington North. Picking up in the second quarter, Purdue's signee Fletcher Lawyer goes up for three, top of the key, and nothing but net. Then senior Andrew Leeper up and in. Spartans are up at the half. Second half, Lawyer drives to the rim and lays it up for Homestead. He shot for 31 points in last week's game, leading the team to a victory over Huntington North 50-38.
And now looking at the rest of winter sports. The wrestling team competed twice over the last week. Last Saturday, the team lost a close one to Columbia City. However, 5 wrestlers managed to go 5-0. Matthew Mills, Easton Arsini, Giovanni Arsini, Nathan Hauser, and Nolan Scott. In their third match of the season Wednesday, Homestead finally took down rival Carroll in dominating fashion, snapping their streak with a 42-22 win. The boys and girls swim team competed last Saturday at the Summit Natatorium in an inter-squad meet. Unfortunately, we don't have results from the meet, but we can tell you that the swimmers compete Monday against Snyder at Summit. You may have seen boxes all around the school filling up with shoes over the last week as part of the Sneakers for Santa initiative. Sneakers for Santa is a program where people donate shoes and then those shoes are donated to people in need of them for the holidays. All of the shoes collected at Homestead will be handed out at the Sneakers for Santa tournament tomorrow when the boys team plays Carmel. Thank you to everyone that donated to the cause. Your shoes will be greatly appreciated. Tonight, the girls basketball team plays at home against the Carroll Chargers. This game could have major SAC title indications, so make sure you pull up to the game. Whiteout and tip-off at 7:30. If you can't see the game in person, watch it live on the Homestead High School Media YouTube channel with myself and Noah Lance on the call. For the Locker Report, I'm Anthony Gary. Check out the social media links below for Spartan Athletics updates. Have a wonderful day, and Nada will have a final check of the weather when we come back.
Take advantage of today and tomorrow if you're doing anything outdoors, because it'll be rainy on Sunday and the temperature is only getting colder. The good news for next week is that we should be dry, but the high temps really plummet around the mid-30s each day and fall into the 20s overnight. The only chance of rain or snow may appear on Tuesday evening with light showers. While there won't be any major snowfall in the coming week, you can expect to see some snow showers as we approach our last 2 weeks before winter break. The bright side of this gloomy weather is that it is the perfect time to cozy up in sweaters and have some hot cocoa. Cora, Luke, back to you.
All right, thank you, Nada, and thank you for watching today.
Good luck to all of our student athletes and other performers in action this weekend.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you again next week.